It is 7 o'clock, 11 Mile Sessions Live, and you know what that means. It's time for a live band performance. And this evening I have the pleasure of having the band Carla Barra with me for the next hour. Gonna rock and roll your asses. All right, how you doing tonight, gentlemen?
Doing all right.
Good. Ready to rock.
Ready to rock. All right, what would you like to start out with?
This is a song called Hoodoo Oil.
All right. Well, let me go, huh?
Let me go.
Now you're stuck here for the next hour, so.
It's all good.
All right. So what we usually do after the first track or two, we go around the room, introduce yourself, starting with you, sir. All righty. And you?
I am K.R. Broderdorf, guitar and vocals.
Ah, so that's where that German came in, huh? Okay.
My name is John Mara, otherwise known as Johnny Tomahawk.
Johnny Tomahawk. All right, cool. All right, so you guys have been at it for a long time, at least the band itself. So why don't you give us a little history about that? When did Carl Lavara start?
Well, the original incarnation of Carl Lavara was 2008. And basically, Ken and I, we've played together for years. We're not going to go into details on it, but
A couple of years before that, right?
A few years.
so cool. So a couple drummers, and then Johnny Tomahawk comes along,
Mhm.
and really kind of solidified all that we're doing and feeling good.
Okay, so that was like 16 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
Try not to date it, but yeah.
So how long has Tomahawk been with you?
What is it going? What is it?
6 years.
Yeah. 6
Okay.
years.
So he got in a little bit before the pandemic then.
Yeah. Yeah. Got some
On his
gigs
birthday, actually. It was
Yeah.
his birthday.
It's my 40th birthday.
Oh.
It's a good present, you know. It's been very enjoyable.
Well, I'm glad you looked at it that way. That's cool. So you guys been having fun ever since, huh?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta have fun.
That's cool. Yeah, there's a lot to be said, local bands or even national acts that are around after that many years. So,
Well, yeah, it's fun and we love doing it.
It's an outlet.
Yeah.
We obviously like playing together. We like gigging out, hanging out. We like writing music, recording, all of the above.
okay.
Work really well together, and I think that's part of the thing. Even when we're not playing out, just writing stuff and rehearsing in the basement. We're always looking forward to getting together. So.
Wow. If only marriages worked that well.
Well, we've tried, 4-piece, a 5-piece, three-piece, a trio is power trios,
That's what works best. Because I was going to say, I saw a couple videos earlier, and it was a 4-piece for that, for sure. But then that was probably a few years ago as well. So,
Yeah.
but trio is it, huh? Cool. All right. What would you like to do for us now?
We're going to do a song called When the Day Turns Dark.
The day turns dark and the full moon creeps, chasing shadows on the street, crawling around underground, feeling the earth go to sleep now. And in my scheme, you can turn my leash. Need your love so bad. Taste of touch, and I split the lick. Enough to drive you mad.
So, as far as your music goes, how would our viewers get a hold of that? Do you have actual physical releases? Do you have how many?
Physical and digital. I mean, we have a website which connects you to all of our music. It's got archives, music, videos.
Yeah, we've got it's carlavara.com. You can also find us on Facebook.
Okay.
On Instagram. I believe it's Carlavara Band.
Okay.
But we've got one release that's full-length album. We do have a single, and we have an EP that we did not too long ago. It's about 5 tunes.
Okay. So I imagine you guys did a little bit of writing there about 4 years ago?
Oh, yeah.
When everybody was down and couldn't do anything?
Oh, yeah, we had some time. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah. We, it's one of those things where, do we gig or do you write? Obviously, during the shutdown, we just continued writing. We set up a studio, like a semi-studio at our rehearsal space in the basement, and did some tracking and new songs.
I was just going to say, I haven't asked this many times, and I probably should more often. How did being isolated like that affect your songwriting? Did that change kind of the mood of anything? Or did it seem like you were writing the same songs you would have anyway?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think that, we were developing some tunes, prior to the pandemic, so we already had some kind of outlines. I think that the isolation, the times that we were able to get together and really work together, that kind of brought us back into where we were as a band. So I don't know if you took a look at it, like the newer tunes, if the isolation, really, if you'd really see some patterns, that were different from what we were doing before, but interesting.
Yeah. But it sounds like you were definitely more focused. You had more time to concentrate on that. You weren't worried about the next gig or, the next show or whatever. It was just like, no, we can do this and this alone.
I mean, it was good to have something to do during that time. There's not a lot of things you could figure out with each other, to do it all. So
yeah, I feel like we were sort of chipping away at some of these ideas and trying to how do we get these to connect? How do we get songs out of these? So I think with the not having to gig or the pressures of trying to do a show or anything else, that all sort of was on the back burner, and gave us more focus on coming up with some of the new stuff that we were sort of rehearsing, chipping away at, but we can never really get it all together. So you kind of turn your focus in on that.
Yeah, I know nobody would want it to happen again for any amount of money in the world, but all of you local bands suddenly had the same luxury of the national and the big acts. They actually don't have to tour when they're writing their new records, do they? They can spend a whole year and a half creating a piece of work, and they don't have any of that in the background, like, oh, God, we got to play so-and-so or whatever. No, we're just going to focus on this and this alone.
I spent 2 weeks trying to find a comfortable chair to sit in.
and never left it.
This is it.
So you learned to gain interest in the most trivial things because you had no choice.
Exactly.
Yeah. Make things up.
So who does most of the writing? Is it a collaborative effort, all three of you, or?
I would say for the most part, yeah, it's all three of us. I mean, if we don't all dig it, we don't all feel it, then we either, work on that part, or everybody has to be into it in order for it to come off. And if there's anything that's sort of, somebody's not feeling or not digging, we either re-exit or we figure out how to make it work, or we just go in a different direction.
Yeah. I mean, based on that, it seems very organic. As a quick example, Ken will bring a riff, and we kind of feel it. And there's the beauty of just the power trio is we've all got to fill in these areas to make it the most powerful as possible. So if you come up with a riff, we're digging it, we're into it, and then
Not a lot of
I'm
fluff.
thinking of right. I'm thinking of what bass line's gonna really be either offset this or and obviously the drums.
I mean, these guys are pretty good. We've known each other for so long that it's pretty good. Nobody's feelings or egos get hurt. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like if something is not right or it's for shit, we're just like
you're not pushing the others out like Lennon McCartney, huh?
Exactly.
But how about lyrics now? Is it all three of you as well, or?
Yeah, we all contribute. Yeah, I'd have to say that that's a, very, very collaborative. In fact, some of the tunes also, like, somebody will have a verse, and then we're kind of trying to figure out what's the song about.
Yeah.
And then we'll come up once that kind of locks in, then we'll contribute, the next verse, maybe the chorus changes based on that. So yeah, it's very collaborative.
Our whole style is kind of based on sort of scolding the audience into compliance.
gotta
So we sort of massage it into that unified idea of, hey, you better pay attention.
And then you beat them over the head with it.
Yeah.
That's what we try to do.
Leave them with stars over their head like in the cartoons.
That's what we want.
Doesn't matter what you play, it's how you play it.
Exactly. All right, why don't we do another one?
Okay, well, this is one that obviously is been a personal situation, and it's called trying to, cap your limits and not go overboard, which some of us tend to do. But this one is called if you can do it, personal probation.
This is definitely a COVID song. This definitely came out of that.
Definitely, yes.
If I live to tell the tale, what would it be? Getting down, stack him up, just to wait and see. That's the way it's done. Personal probation's killing fun. That's the way it's done. Personal probation's killing fun. Riding on high, 'cause you're never gonna die. Where's the tail? Is there more? What would it be? 'Cause these eyes sure as hell never would fool me. That's the way it's done. Personal probation's killing fun. That's the way it's done. Personal probation's killing fun. Riding on high, 'cause you're never gonna die. That's the way it's done. Personal probation's killing fun. That's the way it's done. Personal probation's killing fun. Riding on high, 'cause you're never gonna die.
Yeah. All right. So that question, where did that name come from? How did that come up?
I'm gonna let this young man tell that story.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know details, but but yeah, sometimes you go a little far. It's fun. But it's getting a little dark, and then you got to stand back and say, I really need to put myself on some kind of a personal probation here, just to kind of stand back. So
Otherwise, I'm gonna be in a lot of trouble.
Discipline.
this could get bad.
Well, I think every person on the planet has something that, is their what do they call that? Monkey on their back, I guess you can call it that. I have I'm not going to talk about her personal life, but my roommate, she's never had a problem with a substance. Oh, well, I take that back. When she was very young, she got up to 3 packs of cigarettes a day.
Okay.
So that was her monkey back when she was a young person. But ever since then, you can give her drugs, you can give her alcohol, and she can do it, and doesn't ever take hold of her. She has no interest in it. But things like I don't know, podcasts and certain things that are on. She can't wait to get to the next video on the internet or whatever. It's just like she almost has to rush to her phone to get a hold of that.
That stimulant,
Yeah.
the next whatever's coming next,
Just like
the
a
unknown.
Just like a junkie would,
Sure.
seeing a needle right in front of him. Oh yes.
I call it mind control, but that's another conversation. on the phone. So.
And then with some people it's eating, some people it's food, some people it's whatever.
Gotta have your thing.
Something that lets you escape. Takes your mind off of whatever that's bothering you.
I think moderation is definitely
The key for
that's
anything.
the key for sure.
Because I've always said that. I don't care what it is. I mean, if you learn to really be moderate with anything, whether it be drugs or alcohol or, anyway, we could go on all day about that. I don't know about you, but I could.
All good.
But the second question, though, where did the name of the band come from? Carla Vara.
The name, I want to say alcohol's involved, but there is actually a
good bet.
basis to it. It is a completely created word. Apparently, it came from some incarnation of a Italian prototype car that was never released.
Race car, like a
Race car.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it kind of worked with the name a little bit, did a little bit of wordsmithing and then just laid it out, and it's got K and a lot of A's, and I think that it takes a while to roll off the tongue, but once it does, we want to think that it sticks. I don't know.
The good thing is that when we did our research, nobody else has that name.
Another thing, Google it. We come up, nothing else.
I always give kudos to bands that do that. Some of these bands that come up with these names, like, are you serious? If I punch that in, I'm going to get like 50 choices. How do I find you?
Exactly. It's like, do you want to be, one of many, or do you want to be one of your own? But then yet, and nobody can pronounce it right or remember it or what have you. But at least that's the name, from what I remember, we all agreed upon because we were like, hey, Cara Lavara.
Carla Vara. It's got a ring. Let's go with that.
It's like, you're going to be shitting me. Everybody agreed on it? Okay. Well, I guess we're going with it.
That sealed the deal right there.
It's been there ever since.
All right. We got another doubleheader. Let's do it.
Doubleheader. This is Fire of Love into Marildamy. We're just going to get just a little sleazy. Just a touch.
right. Interesting title. What is that about?
I'll take this
Where
one.
do we come up with these names?
So,
I'm telling you,
Tomahawk has this
it's too many 40 ounces, isn't it? You just blurt out something. Oh, yeah, let's do that.
no, see, actually, he and I are related, KR and I, through marriage. And
Oh, you guys are married?
how long have we been together now, man? So he's my son's uncle. And so, years ago, he was watching my son, and the story that we've come to learn in more recent years is that my son was sort of listening to him listen to music while he was in bed that night, and so heard sort of, I guess, as a little kid, there's a song in the ceiling. And he came up with this, there's a song in the ceiling, Marilda Me. It was just this name he came up with, and, to sort of date, drifting off to sleep and listening to whatever music he had going on, in the other room. And he was a little kid, what, second grade maybe?
Yeah. And yes, he does get a running credit for that one. So.
And royalties, of course.
The
You know.
lyrics, I think, are all written by my son.
Okay. So he's going to take over when you guys get too old to do this, huh?
Yes.
And actually, his band is going to do a gig with us tomorrow night. They're called the City of Wanted Men,
Yep.
down at the New Dodge Lounge.
Yep.
They'll be opening up
Hamtramck.
for us.
Yeah. We got a show tomorrow at the New Dodge, like he said, in Hamtramck. It's City of Wanted Men. Mickey Shore and the Radio Shacks.
Heard of them.
And Career Funeral, all good friends of ours. We play with them quite a bit. Great band. And then we'll wrap up the evening.
Yours truly.
Okay, so take it doors at 8, you think, or
I think doors at 7.
7? Okay.
Yeah, and then the first band will go on at 8.
Okay. All right. So I love that Mickey Shore in the radio show.
Yeah, that was pretty good too.
Yeah. Now, I not met the band. I don't believe so. But are they old enough to even know what Mickey Shore is? Or who Mickey Shore is?
Hey, Mickey Shore was what? If you had a clunker car and you needed something about it to be good,
Oh, yeah.
you went to Mickey Shore.
That $200 car with a $1,200 stereo.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yes. They're probably on the cusp, but I guess old enough to know. Thanks to the internet. But yeah, there was a little ramifications, I think, at the beginning when they chose that name, but that was all worked out. So, and they got to use it.
The permission to use the name, yeah, because I remember his commercials on the radio.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then he actually was a radio DJ before that, before he had his chain of places where you could get those audio, the auto stereos, if you will. Yeah. Yeah, he was like the Arthur Penello of his day.
That's right.
Yeah.
Baby.
Great stuff.
Now we're dating ourselves even mentioning
are
Arthur
going,
even
"What-
is
what are they-
making
what are
it
they
sound
talking
old, let alone Mickey.
Hey, it's all good stuff, though. It's all good stuff.
I tell you a really quick story, and we'll move on to the next song. We went to a show. I want to say it was Elton John in the '80s.
Sure.
The mother of my children, she's no longer with us, God rest her soul, but she was pregnant with my first daughter. And we went to see Elton John just, I want to say, 3 weeks before my daughter was born, so she was clearly pregnant. And they had a greet and meet for the riff and Arthur Penhallow. So he literally went, as we went up to say hello, he didn't actually touch her, but he put his hands out like this, right around her belly, and went, "Baby!"
Classic.
And everybody around her was just dying laughing.
Part of the deal.
So that's my story. That was back in '84.
The roar of '84.
Tigers, yeah.
There you go. That was a good year.
Hell yeah.
In fact, I woke my daughter up. She was 6 or 7 days old when they won the World Series. We finally got her to sleep, and they won the game, and I jumped up and shouted, and then I'm like, oh, fuck me.
Whoops.
Yeah, because she was a colicky baby. She wouldn't stop crying to save your life. We finally got her to sleep, and the Tigers messed it up for me.
Well, she was awake to experience it. So.
She was. Anyway, let's play some more music.
You got it. Death Ride to the Valley.
Carl Ibarra live on 11 Mile Sessions Live. All right, I want to squeeze in some more music, so why don't, when you're ever you're ready, let's keep it going there. Just slightly out of tune there. Yeah.
We tune because we care.
So it looks like the next one is Misunderstood.
We all know one of those.
Yeah.
Or two.
All right. Okay. Well, it looks like we only have time for one more. It's all right if you gentlemen go over. Don't worry about it. So if you want to just pick one of the last two that you have on that list, we'll go with whatever you decide. Well, yeah.
I kind of want to go out high.
All right. Congalicious it is.
Yeah.
Yay?
Congolicious.
Congalicious.
So once again, all right. So Rob, KR, John, thank you so much for coming in. Pleasure. Wreck. All right. So
It's a
you're
wrecking ball.
Wreck, Tomahawk, and KR.
Yes, sir. Thank
Again,
you for
tomorrow
having
night,
us.
New Dodge Lounge,
Yes.
Hamtramck.
Oh.
Come on out.
All are welcome. One and all, come on out. Thank you very much for having us. We appreciate it.
Our pleasure. All right.
Great opportunity. Thank you.
Well, let's do it.
All right. This is called, we'll leave you with Congalicious.